Gym Makers presents the Beyond Brilliant broadcast, where we empower ladies and leaders to shine in their brilliant zone. Join your hosts, Dr. Nicole Steele and Dr. DeYonne Parker, as they share their secrets to help you gain clarity, build confidence, and unleash your courage. If you're ready to get connected, gain insight, spark your creativity, be inspired, and embrace your brilliance, grab a pen and a friend, and let's get started.
Welcome back to another episode of Beyond Brilliant, where we help you gain the clarity, confidence, and the courage that you need to shine in your brilliant zone. I'm Dr. DeYonne Parker, the Courage Catalyst, and I am joined by my brilliant purpose partner, the awesome, the one and only Dr. Nicole Steele, the confidence coach. Woohoo! She's in the house, y'all. During our last episode, we had an opportunity to focus on the first C of our amazing 3C master model. That first C was all about clarity, and we talked about our vision. Now we get a chance to double down, double click into the next C. But if you missed the first one, you just happen to miss it, just hop on over to our website and you can just download it on demand. Get that episode on demand. We don't want you to miss anything. This episode, you ready, girl?
I'm ready.
This episode, we get an opportunity to talk about the second C of our 3C master model, which is all about confidence. And we got the confidence coach in the house, y'all. So she is ready. I know you were sitting on the edge of your seat waiting for this episode,
yes,
right?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So ready. If you're ready or not, here she comes.
Well, Dr. D, you know that this is something that I have literally committed my life to. Mm-hmm. Helping ladies, leaders, and little girls tap into that confidence, because we know quite well that when it comes to joy, success, a sense of fulfillment, confidence is at the center of it. If you don't have true confidence, I mean, really, can you really have that sense of fulfillment? Because it's that confidence that helps push you into places that you wouldn't normally go. Confidence it determines how you show up in the world, you know, how you interact, all of it. It's so important. And so I am excited about us spending a little bit of time on this, because it is crucial to truly living a brilliant life.
I can't wait.
Yes.
I know you are steeped in this. You have studied this. We have had conversations about this. I mean, my goodness. If you don't know, y'all, I mean, yeah, get ready, because I know you're going to drop some gems. I know you're going to be transparent about your story and some things that brought you to be the confidence coach. So go ahead.
I think that's a good place to start. You know, people find it quite interesting. I think it's quite ironic that here I am at this age and stage of my life, and I'm the confidence coach, and I'm helping people find confidence, because in reality, confidence was something that I have struggled with at different points in my life for so long. I can recall growing up and putting more value into what other people thought about me than in what I thought about myself, and it led to me really making poor decisions at different stages of my life. It led to self-destructive behaviors and really led me down a path that wasn't God's best for my life. However, when I began to really understand and embrace who I am and to understand whose I am, that was a game changer, honey.
I know it was.
That was a game changer. And that thing there ignited something in me. And because I uncovered it, I have made it my life's commitment and my life's work to help others do the same.
I love that you said that because I think it starts with a pure place, right, of honesty. Because I think a lot of people might even think that, I have to be confident all the time. And because you have the title, the confidence coach, you think, oh, she exudes it, she breathes it, she's like confident on 10 all the time. Is that true?
It is not true. And I like to let people know to take the pressure off of themselves. No one is born with confidence.
Oh, that's good.
Confidence has to be cultivated.
Ooh. Get my pen.
Drop the gems.
That was a good gem. That was a good gem.
It does. Confidence has to be cultivated. We have to work at it on a regular basis. Yeah. I think some of our viewers may actually be able to relate. The reality, I think you can also attest.
Yeah.
Some days I wake up and I may be feeling on 10. I may be feeling good. And listen, by the time I put my feet on the ground,
confidence is crushed.
When I think about my day ahead, I can, that 10 yes. can go down.
Yes.
So I think that, like you said, just giving ourselves permission to know that just like clarity, just like courage, that just like clarity and just like courage, we have to work at building and maintaining our confidence.
Yes, I love that you said that because I'm in my own personal master class. I'm just saying because I get this all the time. But I know when we talk about this, it's so interesting because I know one thing I can attest to is when you talked about getting out of that bed and you start, girl, because we start with our meditation and you're like, whoo, the day is going to be so amazing. I'm so confident. You don't have to always feel confident to be confident, right? Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yes, I have a phrase that I share often, and it's something called counterfeit confidence.
Ooh.
When you think about it, so often people will place their confidence in all kinds of superficial things. People place confidence in their titles, in their positions. Mm-hmm. People place their confidence in their physical appearance, but we know that can change. Mm-hmm. Just keep living. That may change. People put their confidence in their financial status, in their circle, in their spouse, even for mothers, in their title as a mother, and they put it into their children. And so we have to make sure, and this is one of the keys to confidence, is making sure that you are not rooted and grounded in counterfeit confidence, but in God, in understanding that confidence comes through a relationship with Christ.
I love that.
It does. That, for me, that was the game changer. Yeah. When I really understood, this masterpiece here,
Come on now.
What would I be to insult the one who created me? I have to really embrace all the things that make me uniquely me. And so I love it.
Yeah. You are so good at this. And, a lot of the people that we've coached and had the opportunity to have in our conferences and things like this, they have been able to, we've received letters that have come back with stories that they started with confidence on 0. Mm-hmm. And now we can see, showing pictures of things that we've done or they've done and all of those things. And so when we think about what Dr. Nicole just said about counterfeit confidence, I think about, you're going to laugh when I say this, faking, fooling, and fronting.
Come on.
Because, man, oh, man, there was a time, and sometimes there's still a time when we don't feel confident. All of a sudden, we show up as somebody else. Mm-hmm. We talked about trying on somebody else's vision. You don't have to be somebody else because you lack the confidence. And that's what I believe Dr. Nicole is trying to drop on us, is the counterfeit confidence.
It's not cute.
It's not cute.
It is not cute. Not cute.
I love it.
Oftentimes, it can look one way on the outside. But until we take a moment and really, on a scale, examine ourselves. For you, I encourage you even right now to rate on a scale of 1 to 10.
That's good.
Where your confidence lies right now. Is your confidence rooted and grounded in something superficial?
Oh.
Or is it rooted and grounded in something that can be unshakable? That's really, really where true confidence comes from. to know that, and that's for me, it's a personal relationship with Christ.
I love that.
I don't have to rely on myself, because guess what? My feelings are fickle.
Exactly.
So if I am looking to base my my confidence level on how I feel, honey, we already talked about it. Give me 30 minutes without
That's
coffee, and hey, who knows what you're gonna get?
Who's gonna show up, girl?
We
You're
don't
right.
know. It depends on the day.
You are absolutely right.
Yes,
I love that.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So let's go ahead and help our listeners really get some tools to put in their toolbox.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break for just a moment, and when we come back, we want you to make sure, as always, that you grab your pen and your journals so they can drop. What?
Come on, them gems.
Let's
get
the
that
gems,
treasure
we're
box.
gonna drop. Yep. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. Thank you.
You feeling paralyzed with panic or overwhelmed with how to switch gears and pivot in your business? In the midst of crisis or change, we're often pushed to think differently, more creatively, and be more courageous in taking smart risks. This can not only put us in an uncomfortable position, but for many, it can cause you to come to a screeching halt. Instead of becoming discouraged and losing business opportunities, ask yourself these questions. How might I reframe my thinking? How might I explore new ways of doing business? How might I create a new, innovative approach to my problem? How might I pivot like a pro? Gym Makers invites you to schedule your 1-hour consultation today and let us help you put a pivot plan in place to take your business to the next level. The time has come to take your brilliance to the next level. Do you have big dreams and desires that have unfortunately been placed on pause? Do you feel exhausted or overwhelmed from trying to figure things out on your own? Do you have potential that is yet to be unlocked and unleashed? We know all too well what it feels like to have to answer yes to these questions. What you need is to be connected to a community of brilliant women like yourself, where you can be supported, encouraged, and challenged to get outside of your comfort zone. Don't let another year pass you by and risk being stuck in the same place, personally or professionally, this time next year. Accept this personal invitation to join our Beyond Brilliant network, where we help women move beyond their brilliance and gain the clarity they need, thrive confidently in their purpose, and live courageously in their power.
Welcome back. Right before the break, Dr. Nicole asked us a very powerful question and had us to do something extremely important, which was to rate your level of confidence. I loved that. That was awesome. I wrote down a couple things. Now, we want to lean in a little bit more, and we want to ask you another important question. What is your lack of confidence costing you? Let that sit there for just a second. Dr. Nicole, I think they're probably really thinking about it.
I hope so.
And if they're being honest, right, if we're all being honest, we can all think of several costs and things that have gotten in the way of our confidence, right, and cost the opportunities.
Yes.
So let's talk about that.
Yes. So when I think about what a lack of confidence can cost you, you know, when you think about just even in the workplace, let's just go there for a moment. In the workplace, I think about women who may struggle from perfectionism. Okay? Don't even have to take it to the workplace, just in life. And sometimes a lack of confidence can prevent you from taking advantage of that opportunity.
Yeah.
You know? So when you think about it, what does that look like? It can cost you an increase in pay, maybe. It can cost you happiness and fulfillment because you know you're not living to your full potential.
True.
You know? I think about a lot of things that a lack of confidence. I think about a lack of confidence costing you the types of relationships that you deserve.
Yeah.
You know, how many women in particular, since, you know, that's our heartbeat, lower their standards and accept things from people because they don't really understand who they are and the value
That's good.
that they possess. And so a lack of confidence can cost you a whole lot.
Girl, a whole lot. That's really good.
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying that.
So, Dr. D, I think this is a great time to share with the viewers some of the clients that we work with. One person in particular comes to mind, and of course we want to, protect her name, but I think about let's just call her Critical Chrissy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think that's good.
I think that's appropriate.
I think about Chrissy and how she came to us wanting to work with us, and I remember thinking how well she put together she was on the outside. The sister had it going on.
Yeah.
You think about it, she was professional. She's very, very successful. From all appearances, life was good.
Yeah.
What I really appreciate about her was her transparency and vulnerability, really coming to us and letting us know that despite what it looked like, she was really struggling.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people can relate to that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I think it's important that we probably pause right here. So we're going to pause and take another little break because we want you to think about maybe you're Critical Chrissy. Or let's think about some people that are in your life that you might need to help. And when we come back from the break, we're going to give we're going to go a little bit deeper and give you a couple of tips to help you to be a little bit more confident. We'll see you after the break.
We'll be right back with more of Beyond Brilliant right after this word from our sponsors. Don't you go anywhere. Are you looking to start that new business, create new strategies, or stretch beyond where you are right now? Well, look no further. Gym Makers LLC is a coaching and consulting company committed to empowering ladies, leaders, and little girls. We're committed to providing insight and innovative resources that exceed today's normal standards and to help you gain the clarity, confidence, and courage you need to shine in your brilliant zone. Through our creative content, coaching, conferences, and brilliant community, we'll help you develop the necessary skills to not only achieve your goals, but to sustain them. If you're ready to go after your big dreams, accomplish your big goals, and soar to the next level, contact the Gym Makers team today and let us help you get there.
Diamond in the Rough has been for me
a sense of family.
Family.
All the mentors are always there for you. You're surrounded by a group of girls who
love you, care for you, try to help you.
You feel that you're welcome to ask any questions.
They implement growth, empowerment, love.
We bring families together.
It's life-changing.
That you have a sister anywhere you go.
We look out for each other. We lift each other up.
Because of the sisterhood and what they teach you there, you know that you have to place it in your life forever.
The vision and the mission of this organization is huge, transforming the world, one child, one family, and one community at a time.
The time has come to take your brilliance to the next level. Do you have big dreams and desires that have unfortunately been placed on pause? Do you feel exhausted or overwhelmed from trying to figure things out on your own? Do you have potential that is yet to be unlocked and unleashed? We know all too well what it feels like to have to answer yes to these questions. What you need is to be connected to a community of brilliant women like yourself, where you can be supported, encouraged, and challenged to get outside of your comfort zone. Don't let another year pass you by and risk being stuck in the same place, personally or professionally, this time next year. Accept this personal invitation to join our Beyond Brilliant network, where we help women move beyond their brilliance and gain the clarity they need, thrive confidently in their purpose, and live courageously in their power.
Welcome back. Right before the break, we introduced you to one of our most important clients, Critical Chrissy. Now, you know what I really appreciated about Chrissy? I appreciated her transparency and her ability to actually acknowledge her struggles, right? And I think that's important. That's where we start. because we have to first acknowledge that something is missing, something's not quite right, we're struggling in that area, and that C that we talk about, that C is deficient. We got to bring it up somehow.
Yes.
And so I think it's important right now in this segment of our show is that we drop some gems, right? We love dropping some gems because we're not going to leave you here kind of floundering out here without some ways to help you build that confidence. So Dr. Nicole, if you will, take the first gem and drop it for them.
Yes, if you are struggling in the area of confidence, I challenge you today to take a personal inventory. And I encourage people to not just make that a one and done thing. It is important to do that on a regular basis. Take a deep dive into you. And what I mean by that, there are a lot of ways that you can do that. Reflection is great. I love personality tests. You know, we do those on a regular basis because even for those that are used to those, sometimes things can change with different seasons. Not so much about the core of your personality, but the things that are important in how you're showing up. So personality tests are good. But I would say take a personal inventory. Begin to embrace all of the things that make you uniquely you.
I love that.
Without apology.
Yeah, I love that. And I thank you for that because that's something that I like to do. You and I both do that, looking at each other's personality tests to see who we are in this season. I think it's great. So gem number 2. Now, gem number 2 is really about finding you, right? Embracing the you that you are, especially in this season. We grow, we change, we move, we look differently, right? But embracing the you and the uniqueness of you. I think we make no apologies, like you said, about who we are, especially things, because after COVID, I might have I might have gained a couple of pounds or two, but I'm embracing all of me, and that's just who we are. So we've got to embrace the uniqueness. Don't apologize for it, and just be you and nobody else, because that's all you can be.
Yes, and that's a great lead-in into our third tip, and that is to really check those limiting beliefs.
Oh, yes.
You know, we all have them. We like to refer to it as the dirty talk. And that dirty talk in our heads. Oftentimes we are our biggest critic. And so you need to be aware of the limiting beliefs that you may have set up in your life. Once you can identify it, you talked about it. Acknowledgement is the first key.
Yeah, absolutely.
To success.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
If you listen, if you didn't get those gems, you need to get them now. Pick it up. So thank you so much for dropping those gems on us. Dr. Nicole, I'm so appreciative of you being the confidence coach on this episode. I learned something every time we chat, girl. I appreciate just being connected to you.
Yes. Well, we're going to take a moment to close out our broadcast today with our brilliant blessing. Those of you that may be joining us for the first time may not be aware, but it's important for us to remind our viewers of what God says about us. You know, again, that is one of the things that can truly bring real lasting confidence. So I want to direct your attention to Hebrews 10:35. The New International Version reads, "So do not throw away your confidence. It will be richly rewarded." Do not throw away your confidence.
That's good.
I encourage you all this week to meditate on that, to just let that sink in. Are you throwing away your confidence? Are you throwing it away? And if so, now's a good time to stop. So, Dr. D, you can go ahead and let them know where they can connect with us and maybe continue the conversation.
I love that. Dr. Nicole, they can connect to us. Well, you all can connect with us on our Facebook page. Please get out there. We're on all the social media outlets, and you can also hit us up on our website. And first of all, we love giving away gifts. So get out there on our website. Grab a hold of our, she's got a confidence collection, y'all. It's amazing. And we also are inviting you into some of the amazing things out there. We're not going to give away all of it right now because we want you to go over there and see what you get. Okay? So grab that. We're super excited for you to have joined us on this episode of Beyond Brilliant. And we want you all to come back, join us again for our next episode where I get a chance to talk about courage because I'm going to help you move from comfort to courage. Don't forget to be
bold,
be brave,
be brilliant.
Bye.
For more information, show ideas, or to be a guest on our show, please visit www.beyondbrilliantbroadcast.com.
To support and empower the next generation of brilliant minds, visit www.ditr.org.
Hi there, I'm Dr. DeYonne Parker, the Courage Catalyst.
And I'm Dr. Nicole Steele, the Confidence Coach. And we invite you to join us weekly for Beyond Brilliant,
a show where you will gain the clarity, confidence, and courage to shine in your brilliant zone.
So tune in and tell a friend. We can't wait to see you.